Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It's Policies here, your favorite YouTuber across the world. And today I want to talk about something that Hillary Clinton said last Friday at a rally that she was at in New York. And she said that half of Donald Trump's supporters are racist, sexist, xenophobic, homophobic, or Islamophobic. And when she said this, she got a lot of backlash from obviously Trump supporters and the media, people saying that she took this too far, that she's being racist herself, and that she's pretty much calling half the country bigots, is pretty much what a lot of people are saying. So let's go ahead and just check this video out, because after we watch this video, I want to tell you about a theory I have on why she said that. Because a lot of people think that it was just off the cuff and that she was being kind of divisive and trying to really get her name back out in the media. But I believe there's something else she's doing, something that she's trying to bring attention to that will help her campaign and actually possibly damage Trump's campaign. And it's a little theory that you all might find interesting, or you might find it to be wrong, but it's just little thoughts. So let's go ahead and watch this video, and then we'll go ahead and get back to it.
Don't see the latest outrageous, offensive, inappropriate comment and think, well, he's done this time. We are living in a volatile political environment. You know, to just be grossly generalistic, you could put half of Trump supporters into what I call the basket of deplorables. Right? The racist, sexist, homophobic, xenophobic, Islamophobic, you name it. And unfortunately, there are people like that. And he has lifted them up.
So before we get to the theory, it's kind of funny when Trump came out and Trump brought attention to what Hillary said, and he tweeted out saying, wow, Hillary Clinton was so insulting to my supporters, millions of amazing hardworking people, and I will think it will cost her in the polls. Well, actually, I completely disagree with what Trump said, and in fact, I think that Hillary Clinton did that on purpose. It wasn't off the cuff. It was she read it off the teleprompter, right? You could see in the video, she read it. So that means she already read the speech over. And you know she's a huge communications team. She has a big marketing team and just a really well thought out speech planning team. That was thought out. That story was planted and those words were planted. Now, the question is, well, why would she say something like that? That's out of her character to say that half the population is supporting Trump because they're supporting his racist ideologies. Now, this is the theory. The theory is she did that because she's trying to bring the media off of her emails, right? So the emails, the media has been plummeting her and attacking her about her emails, right? There's been lots of new revelations coming out. You guys can do your own research on her email controversy. About how she had more classified emails. And that's the main negative activity that's hitting her right now, right? And she had to make a decision. Do I really want to keep getting hit by these negative emails or switch the negative controversy over to my thoughts on Trump supporters, right? Obviously, she'd rather people talking about her theories on Trump supporters and why they're negative and bad for America, opposed to people talking to her emails, right? They're both bad, but no matter what, if you're running for president, just like Trump and Gary Johnson and George Bush way back in the day, when you're running for president, you're always going to have negative publicity. Some media company will always be saying something negative about you, no matter how great you are, no matter how smart you are. Trump and Clinton are both really smart people. They're both getting hit on both sides. What Clinton did was she was measuring, is it better to get hit by saying that Trump supporters are racist and bigots, or is it better to keep getting my emails talked about in the media? Now, obviously, if she has her emails all in the media, it makes her look dishonest. It makes her look like a traitor to an extent. It makes her look like she can't handle classified emails and that she's just technologically a retard, right? Like a straight up idiot. It looks terrible, and the news has really been hitting it. Or talk about her feelings on Trump supporters, which makes her look like she doesn't understand Trump supporters, but that's a lot better than looking like she's a traitor and she should be a prisoner, right? Everybody's saying Hillary for jail 2016. So that pretty much just reverts the media's attention onto that. That will allow her to actually do better in the polls, because that negative controversy is not nearly as bad as talking about all the problems she's had in her emails. So from now on, I'm kind of predicting that the media is going to continue to talk about that. Talk about Clinton's theories on Trump supporters. And it's very possible in the next few months, we're going to see Clinton come out and say more crazy things, especially if more email scandals come out. Because she would rather people talk about her theories on racism and stuff like that, opposed to her emails. So what I'm saying is she's shifting the negative attention from her emails onto these other minor things, which is actually smart on her part. Now, like I said at the beginning, those words were planned out. It was planted. That was not an off-the-cuff remark like Romney did. The difference was with Romney, when he lost the election because he said 47% of Americans will vote for Obama because they're on government support, he said it behind closed doors. It really showed his true feelings, right? And a lot of those people that he said that about could have possibly voted for Mitt Romney. But Clinton, she knows that the people that are behind Trump will not vote for her, right? This is a completely different feeling from 2012, right? 2012, a lot of people they liked Obama, but they did want a little bit of change, and they felt like, well, Romney needs to change. But the supporters for Trump are hardcore, and they love him, and they're totally behind him. They're all about building the wall. They're all about banning the Muslims, and they're all about him as a character. Donald Trump has built kind of a cult behind him, which is great for him and probably great for his business. So Hillary's aware she's not going to get those voters. So for her to say that and piss people off, she doesn't care. They're not going to vote for her anyways. And it gets attention away from her emails. So let me know what you all think of my theory. Do you think it's right? Do you all think that it's going to shift the negative attention away from her emails and onto this new controversy? Will it help her in the polls, or will it continue to hurt her? So go ahead and comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to hear more theories and political commentary, what's going on, a different perspective, a non-biased perspective, and I hope you all have a safe and happy day.